Unfortunately.
Listen. Let me tell you something. I'm running too, nigga.
They say he one of them ghetto boys like Bushwick. That's the mentality that keep niggas sick. Come on, dog. You think you're a pit? You meant to grow here, and this what you pick? Don't worry about me, nigga. See, that is your problem. You always running your mouth. Remember when mom had that electric problem? Did you help her out? Dewan died, nigga Doody died, nigga Quincy died, nigga Debo died, and you could have been with him if you didn't make it out that job. Remember when you...
What it do? It's your boy Chippin' the Gentleman, and we back with another video. Man, y'all already know what time it is, man. We got weird things Mexican do. We about to figure out, and it says that they don't know are weird. So we about to figure out what some Hispanics do. Well, not some Hispanics. I wouldn't say all Hispanics. I'll say Mexicans. What some Mexicans do that, you know, they don't know is weird. Let's get to it, man.
I won't lie. We Mexicans do quite a few things that might seem weird for a foreigner. We have some attitudes and customs that are just part of our culture, which we expect everybody else to understand. But we don't realize they're unusual. At the same time, they can be so subtle that a newcomer might not see them. Let me tell you some behaviors and attitudes that we Mexicans have, and which prove especially baffling to visitors to this country. Stick around and let me show you how the unfamiliar Mexican cultural quirks could confuse outsiders.
I'm getting very much high school classroom teacher videos out of this. Hold on. Weird things Mexicans do. Let's get to the magic rock.
Unfortunately.
Listen. Let me tell you something. I'm running too, nigga. If I see a dog loose, I'm going too. Look, I don't like animals, dogs, pets, nigga, whatever you want to call them. Nigga, bugs like you, nigga. Nah, bugs, I don't mess with no bugs, animals, none of that, bro. If it's a dog off the chain and I don't see no owner, I am gone, brother. You not about to bite me. You bite me, then we all on the news. No, let's get good.
It's not unusual to see a lot of street dogs wandering around in Mexico.
Yeah,
They're usually very angry because they're hungry or because they have been neglected. I get angry as well when I'm very hungry, so I can understand them. This is something funny that we Mexicans do when we feel frightened by street dogs, and we worry that it might bite us or chase us. The imaginary rock. It works 100% of the time, nobody gets hurt, and you don't even need to get tired running away from the dog. Let me explain.
Try to go be a good cop.
Yeah, I try to be a good cop. Then this happened. I'm a cop.
When I was a child, I lived in a city where there were a lot of street dogs.
Hold on. Why is this popping up at the top? Let me be.
Or
okay, we good.
would buy dogs to protect their houses. They weren't the cutest because the idea was to protect the property and keep the people away from the property. So this was probably my number one worry when I was alone or with friends. Whenever I would walk past a house with a dog without a leash, I'd start wondering what to do.
She said do the claw?
I don't think I could outrun a dog. My brain would begin to think of a
Try
solution.
me. I'll run the dog. Play with me if you want to. You ever seen Dash? You ever seen Sonic? You ever seen Flash? Well, when a dog chases me, I'm fast.
This is when the absurd, imaginary, but effective rock comes in handy.
Oh, she said rock.
Just bend over.
Man, it ain't gonna be no rock just standing right there.
An imaginary rock. And throw it at the...
An imaginary rock. I'm done. Peace. I'm just
dog. And it's not just me doing that. To prove it, I asked my fellow Mexicans on Instagram, and the same answer came over and over again. I'm sure you wouldn't imagine that we Mexicans do that to protect ourselves from the dogs. And I want to ask you guys, in your countries, did you do the same?
No, I'm running.
This is a little bit weird, even for those who are from another Spanish-speaking country. If somebody is calling me, I wouldn't say what or que to acknowledge that I heard.
Right. Well, my mom don't play that. You know what I mean? I gotta say, yeah, yes, whatever, you know what I mean? How that go? Just saying what? Like, it's your friends, you can say that, but anywhere else, good luck.
Que? It's a little bit rude and impolite. I wouldn't answer my grandmother or my mother, que?
Right.
Because she would say, se dice mande, no que. From a very young age, we as children know that if we want to avoid a scolding, mande should be the word that we have to use. And we don't only use mande to answer an old person. We use mande for everybody. Everybody deserves politeness, right? Some Spanish-speaking foreigners think that this word sounds submissive. But why? To them, the word sounds like being in medieval times, as if you were talking to a king or a lord. The word mande comes from the verb mandar, which means to give an order. So every time they hear mande, they hear, what are my orders? I read this was a common way to answer a century ago.
So I should go to a restaurant? So I should just go to a restaurant? Hey, Monday! Where my orders? See that?
Here the term vanished in Spain, whereas in Mexico, it seems it is still in use. Hija! Monday! Some people say that this was the way people from lower social classes respond to the nobility. There's no clear evidence, but it's a good
got locks
theory.
on the gate.
There's a very similar word still used in the Catalan language. They say manin. I don't know the correct pronunciation, but it means tell me. Who knows if it has to do with the word that we say today in Mexico? Just let me know in the comments.
Yeah, if my mom called me and I said manin, or you know what I'm saying, like, just tell me, it ain't gonna go so well.
Mexican gastronomy is famous all over the world. I'm sure you can all name some famous dishes. Chilaquiles, enchiladas, sopes. But think about it. How many of these dishes are cooked in an oven? In Mexican gastronomy, we don't use an oven every day. It's just not useful for us. On top of that, it's very common for people here in Mexico, especially grandmas, to have a lot of different dishes or pots to prepare and serve this delicious Mexican food. They have to have a lot of space to store the pots and dishes. Because of this, the oven in a Mexican house usually takes on an additional role. In a Mexican kitchen, the primary function of the oven is to store plastic bags, pots, pans, you name it. A Mexican oven is actually the most expensive storage space in the house. The downside of this is that when you do want to bake something, you have to find somewhere else to put your plastic bags, pots, pans, and much more.
We ain't doing all that.
I honestly think it's just part of our culture, because even though there might be enough space in our kitchen, there will always be something in the oven. The need to hoard pots or pans or plastic bags in the oven has become part of our culture. Just look at all these people showing off what they have in the oven.
I don't know what it is in English, but
if
they got some out-of-pocket stuff up in in that section, y'all let me know, man. Hold on, I'm gonna rewind it for y'all. If any of this a little out of pocket, y'all tell me in English. If they say they got a vacuum in their oven, let me know. We about to grill them.
Become part of our culture. Just look at all these people showing off what they have in the oven. I just want to take a moment to thank all my patrons who are supporting this channel. I'm really glad you enjoy my
Yeah, so shout outs to her, you know what I'm saying, for her doing her thing. I'll support your channel, ma'am.
channel. I'm very, very happy for that. Thank you very much, guys. And if you aren't a patron, don't worry. Your view and your likes and your comments matter a lot, really, and encourage me to create more and more videos. Thank you very much, and I'm gonna leave my social media just in the description if you can check it out.
Alright.
If you don't know what a bolillo is, you might think this is just another piece of bread, but you'd be wrong, especially in Mexico City. The bolillo is an integral part of Mexican cuisine, and it can be used to contain all manner of delicacies. For example, chilaquiles or even tamales.
It's looking fire.
It's a
I ain't
lot of
gonna lie.
carbohydrates for me. The bolillo has another more spiritual function. This is a popular belief deeply rooted in the Mexican mindset. El bolillo para el susto. It is said the bolillo can calm your nerves.
I think it calm my nerve. I think a lot of
When I
people
was
might.
a child,
I think a lot of people might need that. 'Cause some people's brains be out of this world, no cap.
I loved playing on my bicycle. I had so much energy that I would come back with some cuts, bruises, injuries, or lacerations. It never bothered me too much. I was having fun. One day, I rode my bike to buy some tortillas. I was riding along so happily, imagining what delicacies my grandmother would prepare for me, that I didn't realize a car was coming straight for me.
Every single month, I have been making about $1,000 a month,
Wow.
and I get these paychecks because of Audible.
Audible.
Luckily for me, I wasn't badly hurt. As you can imagine, I was very shocked and burst into tears. When my grandmother heard the scream, she was horrified. What would you do in that situation?
Wait, what happened?
A scream. Imagine, I was very shocked and burst into tears. When my grandmother heard the scream, she was horrified. Prepare for me that I didn't realize a car was coming straight
Right.
for me. Luckily for me, I wasn't badly hurt. As you can imagine, I was very shocked and burst into tears. When my grandmother heard the scream, she was horrified. What would you do in that situation? Imagine you're one
I'm gonna
of
tell you, hey, get your punk up, man. Nah.
the only granddaughter has just been hit by a car and is crying on the ground. Well, my nan knew exactly what to do. She took her bolillo and handed it to me. I don't remember if she ate her bolillo, but I had one for sure. So, after being in such a serious situation, I took it for granted that a bolillo was a solution whenever somebody got scared. Somebody would always say, eat a bolillo, to calm them down, and it made perfect sense to me. How can a bolillo relax you? In my childish mind, I thought a bolillo was a magical, powerful instrument that can calm you down, even in
Hey, anything you believe can happen. I believe I'm gonna be rich. Well, if you about to be rich, brother, keep believing in it.
your worst anxiety. Obviously, I asked on Instagram, and a lot of people believe the bolillo is a perfect remedy to relieve anxiety. What do you think about the magical bolillo? Well,
I just
guys,
think I'm hungry, so that bread just look good.
That's everything for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making these weird things that Mexicans do.
Yeah.
And because I'm always talking about them with my husband or with friends. So I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed it. And I do have more ideas about this topic, but it's the first time that I'm making this video and I don't know if you're gonna enjoy it, if you want me to make more videos about these topics, if you want me to make another video, please let me know in the comments.
Gotcha.
Also, if you have another idea about this topic, let me know in the comments and I can create something funny to say in the next video. So thank you very much, guys.
Alrighty
My name is
then.
Karen. I'm a Mexican living in Mexico, specifically in Querétaro.
Alrighty.
And I hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next video. Adios.
Adios. Adios. Subscribe. You know what I'm saying? So shout outs to her, you know what I mean? Her doing her thing. and showing y'all weird things, you know, people do. You know what I mean? Weird things Mexicans do, to be exact. You know what I'm saying? If y'all feel some of the things she was talking about wasn't weird, let me know in the comments. If y'all feel she just weird, let me know in the comments. This your boy Chip the General, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. Subscribe to her channel, her page, all that, man. It's your boy Chip the General, and guess what? I'm out.
Figured out she was playing board games on my chest. I feel sorry, sight. I don't care if she was in trouble, pipe. Saying yes, she loved a tan. Lying said she loved a man. Her name should be Spider because she loved to wear. Had me guessing from the top of my dome like headbands. Everything was really good. I thought we really had a plan.